you here, and let me present Wolfgang, who leads this course today. So I just switch to you, so please, you can talk a little bit.
Yes, good morning everybody. So when Karin invited me, I was very optimistic that I could speak German. But I think English is more required by you, more appreciated. Okay, you're lucky. And for me it's challenging. But I'm very happy to be here because it's a completely new experience for me to teach how to teach Kata. So my professional job is teacher's training, so I'm used to teach how to teach. But it's the first time to teach how to teach Kata. Usually I give Kata courses and I teach Kata myself. But this weekend it's about how to teach Kata, so it's about teaching methods and the how and why of teaching Kata. And I have no idea how to switch the microphone off. So I have to be very careful, and those who approach me, please be careful too. It's everything on the phone. So first we bow in standing position. And please come a little bit closer and make yourself comfortable and sit down for some introductional remarks. So first, I'm my profession, my job is teacher's training, and we have one very important message about the purpose of teacher's training. The purpose of teacher's training is that teaching changes. You must. The only way you succeed and you benefit from this weekend is if you change your teaching tomorrow. Yeah? Teacher's training makes no sense if it doesn't change anything. Yeah? And I cannot change your teachings, but I can only give you some ideas how you can change your teaching. So you must be open for changing your daily routines. This is the biggest problems. Many of you are teaching for many years, many decades when I look around. So you have your personal routines. And if you do not change your personal routines, you will not benefit from any teacher's training. Because if you don't change anything, nothing will change. And nothing can improve. Not every change is an improvement, but without changing anything, there will be no improvement. Yeah? This is the first thing that I want to say from my professional background. Another thing is Kata. Julia and I, we discussed about problems of introducing Kata, making Kata more popular, and when people see Kata, sometimes it looks very weird. And then, what's the benefit? Why should I do it? And if the only idea you have why you do Kata is because it's required for grading, we should cancel it in the grading requirements. And the grading requirements, there should be nothing that makes no sense. Only things that make sense should be required for grading. Yeah? So there must be something else in the purpose of Kata. And before we think about how to teach Kata, we must think why we should teach Kata. And teaching and working on Kata, learning Kata, makes only sense if it helps you improving your Judo. So it's a tool that must be in a progression from the very basic Judo instruction, and it must help to improve understanding, theoretical understanding, and it must help to develop practical skills of Judo. Otherwise, Kata makes no sense. And if it doesn't make any sense, we cancel every Kata activity. This is the important message. So my challenge is to give you an idea how there can be a progression from the basic judo instruction in ne-waza and in tachi-waza, and how traditional kata, nagano kata and katamano kata can help you to improve understanding and technical skills. Yeah? This is the big challenge. Yeah? If you have any questions about it, then we can discuss it. Yeah? Because I want to give you an idea that you change something. You will not change something if I do not convince you that it's worth it. Yeah? Okay. So the program will be, we start in the morning with a little bit of katameno kata. In the afternoon we do nagano kata. Tomorrow in the first session we do another set of nagano kata and then another idea of katameno kata. Yeah? So we take examples from these kata. These are the randori no kata, and they must be related to randori. And they must make sense to improve your randori and understanding your randori. Otherwise, again, it makes not very much sense. Yeah? Okay. We will start with warm-up with some basic exercises on the ground, basic skills. Then we proceed to some forms of randori from the basic judo education, and then we will see how kata can be a progression and a refinement of the technical skills. This is the program for the morning until 12 o'clock. Okay? Everybody is trying to do his and her best. It will be, some things will be physically demanding, but judo is a system of physical education and we should improve our physical skills. So let's start. Okay? Everybody find a place. We do some one side and the other side. Other ways from the sitting on the with the feet on the left and to the right, but this kind of changing the sides we already practiced. Please try to find other ways of changing the side. It's up to you. You must be creative now. This we already did. Four was bringing our feet in front. So now it's about bringing the feet to the back. Please, everybody. And also move backward, forward, and backward. Please, everybody. The head to the knee, feet behind the neck, and feet pass behind the head. To the other side of the head. And you're there. Move to the one shoulder and we stick our leg under. Yeah? Under the standing foot, like this. Back. Important, we have two very basic movements on the ground. One is bridging up, and the other one is what the Japanese called ibi. So it's the opposite direction, and we must combine it. according to the situation. Yeah. Now we did separate exercises for it, and now we do a combination of it. So we're going to bridge, and then turn around, move over the head, and now we don't go on the knees again, but we are still on the shoulder. Yeah, and I move my head under the knee, feet over the head, and come here. Yeah, both directions, please. Then feet behind the head, and now many of you simply move down. Yeah, but just move the foot under, and so we can. Yeah, and the other direction also. One last exercise, which is done in Japan very often. It's called ebi, or ebi is crepes. I don't know the English. Shrimp. Yes. Very often in Europe, you see the people doing it like this. Yeah, but this makes totally not any sense in terms of judo. In judo, it's important to bring the hip outside and to bring knee and elbow together. So please, when we do the ibi, you're here from this position, and we bring knee and hand together. Yeah, this is important for the ibi. So please, everybody, just. And one style was an attempt to pull from the feet. So really pulling from the feet. Yeah. But this is not what we do in judo. Yeah. In judo, we push from the hip and shrimp and push from the hip. Push forward. Yeah, it's an active bringing forward of the hip. This is important when I attack my opponent. Yeah. So again, shrimp, foot is on the ground, and I push. This is the movement. It's not a pull. It's a push. Yeah, and then other side. Then I push again. Push. Yeah. Personal history. I was when I was studying physical education, I wrote my today we would say my master's thesis about teaching ne-waza, and this was in 1989. I finished the work, so from 87 to 89. Okay, it took me 2 years to write it. You can cut it away, the 2 years remark, about teaching ne-waza. And I was already done examiner, and I was examining Kata. But in my thesis, I didn't mention Kata at all. So my goal and what I wanted to do was to write something about innovative approaches of teaching ne-waza from the latest theories of methodic and didactic. And I had no idea that kata could be in any way helpful. Shame on me. But this was in the 80s, late 80s. Yeah. Now my opinion is completely changed. Yeah, because I had more insight in kata. But again, I was already fourth dan then, and a dan examiner who should know something about kata. But I didn't. We all didn't in Germany. We all didn't in other European countries. Yeah. So the international kata championships started about 2008. They triggered exchange and learning about kata all over the world. Yeah. So everything that was before was just a regional people did their best, yeah, but not really on a very good level. My thesis was about how to use reduced forms of randori to introduce to judo technique. Yeah, so it was a kind of flipped idea, not to start with technique and then to apply the technique in randori situation, but to start with randori, with the reduced forms of randori, to create typical situation and to introduce the technique as a solution of the problems we found in the reduced randori forms. And the randori forms were chosen so that defined problems were occurred, and everybody could look for his own ideas how to solve the problems. Yeah, it's I don't know the English word. It's an inductive. We call it in German inductive method. A typical inductive method. What was taken from I'm teacher of chemistry also. So first we have the problem, and then we think about how to solve the problem. Then we have ideas, and then we check if the ideas were good or not, and then we have we learn something. So the basic idea behind that is that judo technique is always a recombination of basic skills you already have, of basic movements that are combined simultaneously and successively with an adaptation to the environment, to the situation. Yeah, we have a goal. Yeah, and then we have a plan, and then we have the environment, and something in the environment is disturbing us. So we have to find a strategy how to handle the disturbance to reach our goals. So the basic idea comes from psychology of the human action, yeah? Theory of human action. And decades later, the neuroscience gave proof that this approach has a biological foundation. Yeah. Okay. So I want to introduce you these kinds of reduced forms of randori, which were leading to osaikomi and escapes. Yeah. Of course, we cannot do all the inductive methods, so we do the form, and I tell you what you should have discovered. Okay, just to shorten it. Yeah. So the first thing is okay. The idea of osaikomi is one is lying on the back, and the other one is above, and the first way of escaping is to turn back to front, and I must do something that the other one cannot turn from back to front. Yeah, but we reduce the usage of hands. Yeah, so I need a volunteer. You're on the back. So we reduce the use of hands. Oh, please, don't cheat. I also reduce the use of hands in the back. But please don't do it this way, because when I lay down now, so first, then, okay. And I will not give you any idea how to solve the problem, not for her, not for him, but this is the start of Hajime. And she wins if she could turn back to front. And you must find your solutions, how as uke, and of course you find a solution how to work as tori from above. Okay, please, everybody looking for a partner. It happens that I saw a perfect example for all the strategies that could a child find out with experimentation. So please demonstrate what you did. Okay. That was a combination of different ways of doing it. Yeah. And there are three ways. Yeah. So first, please, I speak and you do it. Yeah? The first thing is you can turn towards okay and push him back, and sometimes you will succeed. You're too good. Just let it happen. So this is the first thing that can happen. Yeah. Okay. The next thing that can happen is you simply switch the direction. No. First towards him, and then switch the direction. Yes. Okay. That's the second. And the third, prior to this or after this, you can change the angle. Yeah. So this is the strategy of Uke. So Uke learns from this very little thing. He learns I must switch what I do, and important is moving towards the tori, away from the tori, and changing the angle. So these are three very important points for Uke. Yeah. And now, what learns tori? How to avoid the first thing. Yeah. So pressure with the chest, and the pressure goes horizontally on the tatami, because if he would go down with the belly, so, and he, yes, he will be pushed back, or if the body is too far over Uke, and then you change the direction, baff. This is what you see very often, and what we also saw. So Tori learns that it's important to have the correct distance, yeah, to push horizontally, and if the opponent turns away from him, like this, yeah, pressure down with the with the stomach, but be well prepared if the direction changes, yeah, to push with the chest. So it's it's easier for me. It's a change between the stomach and the chest, pushing with the chest, using the stomach. Yeah, this is what Tori learns. And if I make a mistake, I'm gone. So the real fight is who makes the first mistake. So Uke puts me under stress. So I make a mistake, and if he changes the angle now, and I cannot follow. Yeah, okay, then it's a new game. Yeah, this is what you learn from this simple form of ranri. Yeah, if we would allow to use hands, we would destroy all this. Yeah, that's why we reduce the use of the hands. Okay. Please, with your partner, just 2 minutes. Yeah. Now you can fight on a higher level. Yes, a little bit to make it a little bit more difficult for Uke. As long as Uke does not know what to do, and as long as Uke doesn't have the skills, then Tori is not attacked. Yeah. So the first thing is we must improve the Uke. Then it's a real big challenge for Tori, and then we must make it easier for Tori, and then we can give him more chance, and then it's another chance for Uke to again improve. Yeah. So the next level, if you have a good Uke, I'm allowed to set my hands on the tatami, but I'm not allowed to hold him. Yeah. So from this position, it's easier for me to move to the other side. Yeah. To make it a little bit easier, because if he changes the angle all the time, yeah, knows what to do. So where's the microphone? Okay. So please come over here. So you got the idea, and of course this is a program for weeks, yeah, because how was your solution? Please try, and I think you found some of the skills we practiced before that were required now, yeah, for Uke and for Tori. So turning from back to front is only one form of escaping. Yeah. The next form of escaping is catching the leg and circling the foot or the leg. So we must find a way of doing runnery with encircling the leg. So where's So again, same situation. The hand here. Now, please catch my leg. Okay, it's a little bit unfair not to use the hand. He needs the hand.
No, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
No. if you succeed, you have to delete everything. Okay, so from this position, yeah. No, we don't show the solution. From this position, come to this position. This is Toketa. Yeah. Again, we do not show the solution. Yeah? Neither for Uke nor for Tori. This is when you use inductive methods, please set this is the goal. This is what you want to do, and this is the situation, this is the environment, and this is the rules. And now be creative. Yeah? Yes. He's completely free to use the arms, except the usual rules. Yeah, not my face.
Not grabbing the
No. Whatever he wants to. I don't know if it makes sense to grab the gi. Please find out. Find out yourself. Okay. Assume mention something, but this is a good chance to think, because one strategy was very, very successful. Please. Of course, Tori wants to bring his feet as far away from Uke's feet as possible, and he switched to the Kami-Shio-Gatame position. Yeah. So it makes perfectly sense to go in this position. This is something to learn for children, for everybody. But now we change the rules. Your hands must be both on this side, not on this side. Yeah. So we make it a little bit easier for Tori, for Uke. And okay, there's no need to try it now, but let's talk about the strategy. What do you have to do? These are 2 points, very, very important points. Push my knee, so the hand attacks my knee, or alternatively my hip, but he must bring my knee this direction. And the second point?
I use turn hip.
Turn the hip and bring the hip away. Yeah, this is the point, and that's why Ibi is so important. Okay? He pushes the knee. Just do it. Pushes the knee and brings the hip away, and then he can hook it. So, and for Tori, there are 2 strategies. Yeah, the first is, of course, if he pushes the knee, yeah, I bring the knee to the other side. Yeah, this is one. Okay, I didn't mention which knee, and take care of the other knee. Or if he brings away the hip, then I follow the hip with my knee. So it's an easy response. Yeah, and, logical to his escapes, and this is something you can learn from this position. And now we combine it. So he can either catch the leg or turn the front. So we make a progression. So we have those different types of escapes separately, and now we join them. Yeah? Okay? Okay, a good Uke can escape now. And the next thing is we must allow Tori to use the hands and all different osaikomi we know. It's just variations of using the hands to control the neck. We have kesagatame, yokoshiogatame. We have different usage of hands and arms, and basically the same problem with the escapes. Yeah, we skip one exercise that is escaping from kamishiogatame. Yeah, because when Tori turns to kamishiogatame, then we must turn around by bridging. This we can skip, but you have the idea. Yeah. So the techniques of osaikomi waza are simply, please. Yeah? So I'm in this situation. What can I do? Yeah. So I can use my hands. Yeah. I can use my hands like this. I can use my hands like this, and basically the problems for him and is always the same. Yeah. Turning back to front, rolling me over. Yeah. Catching my leg. Yeah. And the basic experience for uke is the chances for him to succeed in escaping are better if he changes the style and the way of escaping. Yeah. If he only tries every time the same way. Yeah. So we see children, they try to catch the leg. Yeah. And if it never changes, nothing happens. Yeah, because I already adapted the situation. So to be successful, he must change something. Yeah. And every change of the escape style puts some stress and pressure on me, and I have to adapt to his different escapes. Yeah, and let's see who's more skillful. Yeah. And this is the technique of controlling somebody. So generally in ne-waza, we have two different kind of tasks. And these are always opposite. One of them is keeping the situation like it is, and the other one wants to change the situation. Yeah. So when I'm in this position, I want to keep the situation. Yeah, and he wants to change it. Yeah. So for example, if he succeeds in catching my leg, now he wants to keep the situation, and I want to change it because I want to pull out my leg. Yeah. So we can make a distinction between two types of tasks: creating a new situation or preserving a situation. Yeah? And this is the basic idea of doing ne-waza. And now we come to kata. Yeah? What we did is we set the goals, the principles, the ideas, but we didn't care about special situations and special configuration of using the arms and the position. Yeah, so just from the side, from anywhere. Yeah, and we didn't care about adapting to these special situations by refining and optimization of the escapes. And of course, because we did not optimize the escapes, we could not optimize the reaction, the adaptation to the escapes. But this is what we can do by using katame no kata as a tool. Did you practice katame no kata? No. But he learned everything, so you don't need it. Yeah, there is a way to learn these principles and to adopt this principle, but maybe there's a way of improving by using katame no kata. So katame no kata is a toolbox, and the first set of osaikomi waza gives us 5 examples. And the idea is Tori is allowed to apply any katame waza, any osaikomi without